Dahil
Mm.
kasi yung unang libro ko, yung Hilot ng Agamang Binabaylan, the one that people take here for 9 days, no? So parang book form siya, pero yung other information, yun yung tinuturo natin. Pero ngayon,
Hmm.
so parang I decided na parang I'm working it out. Kaya what you have taken, di ba, the non-contact hilot,
Mhm.
tawas, then sineperate natin yung manggagamot. So soon, I might offer it by January also. Pero I'm thinking if it can be taught online, then the
Mhm.
albularyo course. So those three certificates will become a diploma. Pero
Okay.
I'm looking forward na sana is magkaroon siya ng accreditation as I work out. Actually, na workout ka na lakay, di ba? I got a 2 years degree program already, an associate course. Pero I'm looking for some institution or educational
Hmm.
institution that could integrate it talaga sa healthcare delivery system. And very timely, what I am working right now, no, me and Lakay is working out with Philippine Institute in Traditional Alternative Healthcare. At least kahit paano merong voice. I have a voice and they are listening, no? And recently the good news is they started my idea or they manifest my idea in Cebu that all of Manghihilot will be employed as barangay health workers. So parang community health workers, and they might be able to work in a hospital setting. Kasi that's the problem here. I don't
Mhm.
know in America, pero I see massage therapists are very professional. They have clinics. Pero dito is on a home service style. Although I can see also na meron din diyan, I think. But if we are pushing Hilot as a healthcare delivery, no, we should be employed in a healthcare related institution and not on tourism. Kasi
Mhm.
as of this moment, massage industry is under hospitality based industry. So this hospitality based are under the Department of Tourism. That's why parang hindi settled, no? So if it is hospitality based, hindi natin maaalis yung prostitution style. Actually,
Mhm.
sorry naman. Pero actually
No.
this is not our topic. The topic is ikaw
No.
ang magbo-brought up. I'm
No, but
just
it's like
excited.
no, it's similar discourse dito sa New York. You know, there's a lot of sa California yung rules nila. It's much more lenient. You know, it's a little bit more loose versus dito sa New York. It's more of a crime. And like if you are like if a police person or someone reports you of doing masahe, what
Mhm.
but you have no certification, the or wala kang diploma, the penalty, the fine is
Mhm.
more than prostitution. So it's like 10 years plus like $1,000 fee, I think. And then versus like prostitution's like 500, $700, and that's it. So it's
Is
like
that
there's a more like penalty. That's why I'd have to do donations. So that way it's like it's I always have to be like I'm a student. I'm not offering these services because I could get in, you know what I mean? It's very like I could get in a lot of trouble.
no, actually Nani, ito yung ano um first question muna is do that law can be searched on the internet
It should,
on New
yeah.
York?
I can send. There's a this activist group called Red Canary. I'll send it to you on the sa Instagram.
Mhm.
Because they have all the information on the law because they've been working on the they've been working
So
on like, getting it like overturned and like you know what I mean because it's
because for me, I want that because it's a good sign in
mm,
protecting massage therapy.
I see,
Pero
yeah,
it might be a pattern just for the study, no? Just for the study.
yeah,
Pero in terms of your practice of hilot, actually it has been brought up already by John Denise, who
hmm,
already died yesterday yata, yesterday.
Mm.
She was one of our early students here face to face. She mentioned that it's nice to know Hilot and to learn the technique. Pero the problem is she could not be able to bring the certificate and make her practice legal in the Canada or even in the United States, no? Even sino ba yung mga ano, like Maria
Oo,
and who else? Jules and Jamie.
Jamie.
So they need to have other permit or licenses, such as
Mhm.
Jamie have a license on acupuncture so that she could integrate what she learned on Hilot or he pala siya, Hilot on his profession.
Paano kaya po
Mhm.
kung, under
No,
sila ng religion, ha?
yun nga ang solution ko, no. What you can establish, I don't know about the law in New York. If
Mhm.
uh if for me kasi here, um Hilot Academy is under Luntiang Agama Natural Divine Art Shrine of Healing that promoting indigenous culture or indigenous or traditional spirituality and healing arts, no. So what I encourage, no, to tell you is to establish a parang chapter of Luntiang Agama, which is
Mhm.
Balay Agama Ministerial Center. I don't know if you need to have a special permit or business permit in establishing a ministerial center or a religious parang what you call that, parang religious center, no?
Mm.
Kasi for me, I think as you have noticed, 'di ba? Parang yung practice natin is
Mhm.
more on spiritual yung hilot, and we cannot separate the soul to the body. That's why the role of Luntiang Agama priesthood is to take care of that soul within that body. So parang those who cannot afford to have a license, we encourage na parang mag-subscribe or to have a ministerial healing center. We don't promote
Mhm.
massage or whatever, pero if it is parang, I don't know, just study the law in New York or even in California, parang do the meditation or yoga center need a special license? So
Yeah,
parang,
yeah. But it's definitely ano, ibang. It's a different. It wouldn't be considered, I believe, for massage. I think it's like parang, yeah, it's like it's a little different. So yeah,
mm,
I don't know. I'll have to look into it. But that makes sense. Like it being more so like under the guise of like if it were like Reiki or like ano or yoga, but it's still being encompassed like with the spirituality, even though like the West has such
yes.
a fixation on the touch, on
So
touch based.
yeah, so especially I don't know Reiki need if Reiki there it does need ano parang right licensure. Kasi I
Mm.
am also considering there are many Reiki practitioners here as well. Pero I know that they are being governed by a certain organization, but I don't know if that organization is being recognized by the government. No.
Mm.
And I think they also need our help because we are also working on the energy centers or energy field. So I don't know where this advocacy will lead me to. Kasi
Mm.
parang at first they are against spiritual, parang gano'n, no? Parang they don't want spiritual healing. Pero obviously when I was get into PTAC, parang nadidiscover ko on IWASI, they are parang considering orasyon to be regulated. And last November, I was interviewed on television. What is my part or what is my comment about that law trying to regulate those spiritual practices? For me, it is unconstitutional. At it is unconstitutional. Although I had an statement, no, I obtained a statement from the Director General herself that that they won't cover up or parang they will not pakialam Hindi nila papakilaman those practices that do spiritual healing. Pero I'm looking on World Health Organization because according to World Health Organization, they are also seeing Reiki as a potential healing modality
Mhm.
to reduce stress, anxiety, and depression. So, more on mental health ang effect niya. Not on the real other disease, but more on psycho-emotional.
Mhm.
Our tawas, our tawas can be categorized onto psycho-emotional release therapy. No?
Huh.
It is more on diagnostic, but it can work on the mentality and the emotion of the person. Because as you notice, I don't know if you practice, no, many people was not able to voice out their real emotion. They are pretending to be okay, but deep inside they are not. And I
Mhm.
think that is the thing that Lakay is going to see you right now. You look okay, you look beautiful, but you feel with yourself there is imbalances.
Mhm.
I talk a
Yeah,
lot
it's
na.
been so ano, yeah.